backfire. You've turned your children into mental patients with your stinginess. I don't know when you'll give up this habit. You earn so much, but when it comes to spending, you act so miserly. Our children have fallen victim to this behavior of yours. Because of your actions, they are suffering.
There's no need to argue with me. I haven't made anyone suffer. I think you're the one turning our children against me, making them say things like that.
Listen to me. I told you last season to get an air conditioner installed at home. We would use it sensibly, and the bill wouldn't be too high. But you made us endure the entire last season in the heat, always saying, "I'll install it in 2 days," but you never did. And now, look at the unbearable heat we are suffering through. The kids say, "Our father earns so much from his shop, but he doesn't spend a single penny on us." What kind of father are you? Don't you want your children to live a comfortable life?
Listen to me. I had a childhood too, and so did you. Back then, we didn't have all these facilities, yet didn't we grow up just fine? Are our kids so special that they need everything? And I know that if I install an air conditioner, you'll all run it all day, and the bill will be too high. I don't have the money to keep paying the bills while you all sit in comfort.
Then tell me, what's the point of earning so much money if you won't spend it? Are you planning to take it with you when you leave this world?
There's no need to talk nonsense with me. I'll do what I think is best. You play a big role in making our children think like this. You say these things in front of them, which fills their minds with such thoughts.
You should be ashamed of yourself. If we were poor, I could understand and say, "My husband is poor, he doesn't have money." But your shop is thriving, you earn so much, yet spending on your family gives you a headache. I have no words left. I've somehow managed to live my life with you, but please, don't do this to the kids. They are left longing for basic necessities, and you keep telling them you don't have the money. You're an incredibly strange man.
All right, now you're starting to nag me early in the morning. I'm going to work now. Tell the kids that I don't have the money to install an air conditioner in the house. I'll do it when I can afford it.
You can never be straightforward. You always twist things around. Your mind is always in the clouds. You are the stingiest man in this world. Just look at yourself. Years go by, and you don't even buy new clothes. You go to your shop wearing the same old, tattered clothes. I don't know what you're saving all this money for. I'm exhausted. The kids have grown up, they go to classes and school, and they feel so inferior when they see that the other kids have everything. They ask me, what did we do wrong to be born in this house? Now, I've started telling them the truth, that their father is stingy, and that's why he's even got bald.
You're making fun of my baldness? You should be ashamed of yourself, talking to the kids like that, saying my hair fell out because of my stinginess.
Yes, that's exactly what I tell them. Maybe it'll make you feel ashamed, and you'll realize how your actions are affecting our children. Maybe then you'll start spending on them. I don't know who you were saving all this money for. You have one marriage, not multiple. You have one wife and 4 children. If you won't think about them, who will?
So, you think I'm spending my money somewhere else? Do you think I'm wasting it on some addiction? I don't have any bad habits. I'm a decent man.
Decent, yes, but you're also stingy.
How are you? I hope you're doing well. Tell me something. Yesterday, I saw that you bought a new motorbike. How much did it cost? Yes, uncle. My dad bought it for me yesterday. It's a really nice bike, automatic, and it has a great fuel average. So, what happened to your old motorcycle? Did you sell it? Yes, uncle. We sold it because it had a lot of problems. My dad said we should sell it and put the money toward a new bike. I got the 2024 model. It's very comfortable, and it makes going to university much easier. You could have told me before selling it. I would have bought it from you. I walk to my shop every day, and it's often very difficult for me. I could have given you the same money you got from someone else. Being your uncle, I should have had the first right. Uncle, that motorcycle was completely worn out. It had engine issues, tire problems, and a lot of other things I can't even explain. That's why we sold it. But you could have given it to me. That's what I'm saying. You could have sold it to me, and I would have paid you in 2 installments. Uncle, why are you so eager to buy something that's broken? And it's funny that you say you'd pay me in 2 installments. Your shop is doing so well that you could buy a car in a single day, yet you're asking me to sell you a motorcycle that I've already told you had so many issues. You're being quite strange, Uncle. Alright. Don't try to act smart with me. I asked you a question, and you answered it. I didn't ask you to start explaining things to me. And why are you so interested in my shop? No matter how well it does, what's it to you? Uncle, I don't have any issue with your shop, but I'll be honest, you're a very stingy man. You walk 4 kilometers to your shop and 4 kilometers back every day, wasting so much time. Why don't you just buy a bike? It's not difficult for you. What are you saving all that money for? It's better if you leave now. You're trying to become my teacher. Do you even realize how good walking is for your health? Even if my shop were 100 kilometers away, I'd still walk there and back. It's very difficult to debate with you, Uncle, because you can never win a debate against you. You always have a lot to say. Anyway, I'm just wasting my time here. Do what you think is best. Have you completed your shopping, or are there any remaining items you need to pick up? If so, please bring them to the counter so I can finalize your bill. Yes, I have completed my shopping. I'll get the remaining items later. Could I get a glass of cold water? I'm very thirsty. We only have bottled water for sale, which we keep in the fridge. A cold bottle of water is just $1.50. Sir, there's a water cooler right in front of me where you and your staff drink from. I'm asking for permission to drink from there, and you're telling me about the water you sell. I don't want to buy water. My home isn't far from here. I just need a glass of cold water. Sorry, sir, you're at a store, and we don't have the facility to offer cold water for free. If you want water, you'll have to pay, and I can give you a bottle. There's no need to be upset about it. You're a strange man, aren't you? I mean, you charge for everything. There's a water cooler right here with cold water, and I'm asking for permission to drink from it. But you're saying that water isn't free, and I have to pay for it. This is really strange. There's a long line of customers behind you who also need to finalize their bills. If you want to pick up any more items, please do so. Otherwise, I'll finalize your bill. Let's not waste each other's time. I've never seen such a stingy person like you in this world. I don't know what kind of man you are. Look, you're our customer, and we respect that. I'm telling you again, if you want to buy anything else, please do so. Otherwise, let's not waste your time or mine. No, just finalize my bill. I don't want anything else. Alright, thank you very much. Sir, I wanted to say something. There's no harm in giving someone water if they're thirsty. There's a cooler right in front of us. You drink from it, and so do we. If you had given that customer a glass of cold water for free, what would have been the problem? That water cooler isn't here for free use. Do you know how much money I've spent on it? It's broken down twice, and who paid to get it fixed? Did that customer contribute a single penny, or did I fix it with my own money? If he finds out that there's cold water available here, he'll tell others, and then more people will come here just to drink water. I don't have the money to entertain people like that. Don't try to be my boss. This is my shop. I'm the owner, and I'll do whatever I want. If someone wants cold water, they should pay for it. You only drink from here because you work here. If you didn't work here and asked me for water from the cooler, I'd give you the same answer I gave that customer. Don't try to act like my boss. I've invested millions here. I'm here to run a business, not build relationships. I'm a businessman. But sir, your behavior with customers is often too harsh. If I wanted to, I could fire you right now. You're here to earn a salary by working, not to give me lectures. I already told you, if I offered him free water, he would tell thousands of people outside that free water is available here. Who would change the water tank repeatedly? Would you do it, or would I? Just do your job, show people the way out, mind your own business, and make money. Don't worry about what others say. Okay, sir, as you see fit. I just told you what I thought was best. It was only about a small glass of cold water, and you refused it so plainly. My philosophy is to say what needs to be said in one go and stay content. Whether the other person likes it or not, you shouldn't care. Yes, Principal, you've been calling me for 2 days. Is everything okay? What's the matter? You could have told me on the phone, and I wouldn't have had to come here, nor would you have had to wait for 3 days. Mr. Harry, actually, our college is planning a trip, and I wanted to discuss that with you. We are organizing an outing for the students, and there are some expenses involved. We had a parent-teacher meeting last week, but you didn't attend, so I called you to come here and discuss it. Yes, don't be silent. I'm listening. Go on with what you were saying. When I feel like I need to speak, I will. For now, you complete what you have to say. So, as I was saying, we've decided to take the students on an outing. It will be a 2-day tour, and they will explore a lot of things. Your son is also a student at our college, so I wanted to discuss this with you. All right, my son will go. What's the big deal? Actually, there are some charges involved. Previously, the cost of the college trips was included in the fees that were paid throughout the year. Small amounts were added every month to cover the expenses for student outings. But this trip is going far outside the city, and the college is incurring significant expenses, including transportation, food, and accommodation. We also have to book various places for the students to visit. We've made a budget, and the amount for your son comes to $450. I called you so that you can pay the amount, and we can take your son along on the trip. Earlier, my son used to go for free, and now you're asking for $450? Why should we bother with such an expensive outing? Besides, I don't like sending my son so far away. Who knows how many mischievous boys might be in that class? I'm not willing to compromise on my child's safety. But you just said you were going to send your son. As soon as you heard about the cost, you immediately refused. It's not about the money. It's about my son's safety. And $450 is a lot of money. I simply can't afford it. Sir, all the parents have to pay for their own children. Outings are very beneficial. They stimulate the students' minds, help them explore new things, and see what's happening in society. If you're taking him for free, then fine, but I don't have the money. It's as simple as that. I can't pay $450. All right, if you can't pay, then we won't be able to take your son on the trip. Maybe in previous trips, you didn't realize there was a cost involved in every month fee, but now that you do, perhaps that's why you're hesitant. I'm not worried because of the money. I just don't want to send my son anywhere, and you don't need to take him. I don't need it. When I want to take him somewhere, I'll handle it myself. All right then, as you see fit. You do what you think is best. Mom, did you know that Dad went to the principal at my college and refused to let me go on the trip? Why is he being so harsh with us? Why is Dad always obsessed with saving money? He canceled my trip, and my friends called me, saying they'll really miss me because my name isn't on the list of students going on the trip.
Richard, my son, I don't work, and I have no job or business of my own. I depend on your father for everything. If your father is so stingy, what can I do? My whole life has been spent arguing with him, trying to explain that his stinginess is not right, but he never listens. Look, the washing machine is broken. I've said that if it keeps sparking, it might cause damage, but he doesn't care. He says it's fine and to make do. The amount he's spending on repairing this broken washing machine could have bought a new one. I'm fed up. What should I do, son? All your points are valid, and I am very happy that you speak so wisely and sensibly. But tell me how I should explain this to your father. I have shared everything about God's teachings with him, but it seems he does not understand. He does not listen to what I say about stinginess. Look at his condition. An entire year goes by, and he doesn't buy new clothes. He has so much money that his bank accounts are full, and I've told him that too. In the end, I asked him why he wants to hoard so much wealth. We came empty-handed and will leave empty-handed. He has all this wealth, and I keep asking him to spend it on our children's needs, but he cannot understand. I don't know what to do anymore. I feel sorry for you all because despite having the basics, you are struggling. What can I do now? I am helpless.
Our Father has made us seriously complex. Despite having so much, we are left with empty hands. But he doesn't understand this. He keeps insisting on saving money, and just saving money. Let me ask you something. If the goal is just to save money, why are we working so hard to earn it? Why not spend what we've earned? He only seems to care about accumulating money.
Son, I can help you. If you want, I can borrow money from my sister so that you can go on the college trip. I want you to enjoy these days of your life. I don't want you to suffer due to your father's stinginess.
You don't need to borrow money from anyone. Let's just end this discussion here. Dear Najja family, by now, you must have understood from this episode how father's stinginess is causing his children to suffer. Their basic needs are not being met, and this stingy father doesn't realize that saving money in this way is not benefiting his children but causing harm. Such behavior prevents happiness in the home and makes children feel like a burden. This kind of attitude is damaging not only to the children, but to any relationship connected with you. Often, there are people in society who behave this way. Through this video, I want to send a message to them. Please stop being stingy. You don't realize that it's not benefiting you but only causing damage. I also want to share something else with you. I often read comments about this issue, so I thought I'd clear it up today for those in my audience who frequently raise such complaints. My audience often says they don't have time to wait for part 1 or part 2 and wants the entire topic covered in one episode. Today, I want to explain why that's not always possible. The scripts I get for Najja cartoons are usually very long, and I can't fit them all into a single episode. If I try, the sender might complain that I haven't included everything, which leads to dissatisfaction. So, I break the episodes into 2 or 3 parts to explain everything properly. Please understand that creating a detailed episode in one day is challenging. My aim is to show what God wants from us and how we should live according to His teachings. If episodes are divided, it's because the script is too extensive to cover in one go. I hope this clarifies why it might take multiple parts to complete a topic. Let's move forward with this episode and see what happens next. Harry, I was waiting for you for quite a while and thought I should meet you and discuss something important. Yes, tell me. I came home late because the shop closed a bit later than usual. Is everything okay? What do you want to discuss? Look, as you know, there's been a lot of crime lately, and there was a theft in the last street 2 days ago. Many items were stolen. So, we've decided to hire a security guard for our street to stay on duty at night and keep watch, which is very necessary. Yes, having a security guard is important. With so many thefts happening, it's a good idea. Everyone should be aware that there is a guard here, so thieves would avoid this place. The security guard can't work for free. We need to pay him. Each household will contribute $100 per month. Since there are 15 houses on our street, the guard's salary would total $1,500. Are you out of your mind? You want to pay $1,500 for a guard who will work only 8 hours a day? We don't need a guard. That's all. We can pay you the money if you want to take up the duty yourself. It's strange that you're saying we don't need a guard when the whole neighborhood agrees on it. It's necessary for everyone's security. I don't see the need for a guard. If you all want one, then go ahead and hire one. I don't have the money to contribute. The value of $100 for 8 hours of work doesn't seem worth it to me. Does that mean you value your $100 more than your safety and property? Think whatever you want. I'm not concerned. You are a very strange person. Your house is also in this neighborhood, and everyone agrees on this. Yet you talk as if you live on the moon where thieves can't reach. Whether I live on the moon or on the ground, I will never pay $100 for an 8-hour duty. If the rate was $50 or $60, I might agree, but $100 is too much. I won't pay it. The truth is, you are so miserly, and your actions reflect that you're like a beggar at a high level. You say you'll pay $50, which means you're saving $50. You should be ashamed. I have never seen someone as strange as you. Thank you. You should understand this. I'm not as rich as you are.
Richard's college called earlier. The trip they were going to take for $450 is now free for everyone, so I thought I'd inform you. Should I send Richard on the trip?
I knew it all along. These people were trying to scam us, asking for $450 for such a short trip. They have no shame. They've turned this into a business, constantly troubling parents and squeezing money out of them. You see, I gave the principal a piece of lecture, and he finally understood. Otherwise, he was trying to take $450 from me, which I was never going to give him.
So, is $450 more important to you than your own son?
Enough. Stop making a noise. I've just come home tired from work. Tell my son he can go on the trip.
Now, isn't it clear how you've changed your tune? Earlier, you said you would never send him because of the tall mountains, the trees, and the river, and that you were too scared to let him go. But now that you've heard it's free, you're ready to send him. Is money all that matters to you? I was just testing you to see what kind of person you were. No one is going for free. I just wanted to hear the truth from your mouth. You silenced me before by saying that mischievous kids would be there, and that's why you didn't want to send our son. But now, the moment you heard it's free, you immediately agreed. It's really shameful.
You should be ashamed. You're my wife, and you're sitting here trying to test what's in my heart and mind? Think whatever you want. I don't have the $450 to send him. Now be quiet and bring me some food. I'm hungry. To be continued. Last episode is available after 6 hours. May God bless you all, amen. See you soon. Take care everyone. Bye.